Hey there! So, in today's video, I am actually going to be introducing you all to someone. So, if you don't know, I am an only child. Well, I do have siblings in heaven. Unfortunately, I have miscarried siblings, but I do have the hope of seeing them again one day. But until then, I grew up without a sibling, and I know when I was a, child, and I would say like, oh, I don't have any brothers and sisters, a lot of kids my age would be like, lucky, but I actually felt really sad and very lonely that I didn't have my siblings here on Earth. And growing up, I didn't have very many friends either, because I'm a weirdo. Not in a bad way. I'm a very friendly weirdo. I try to be very nice, but I'm just different, right? And I'm alternative, so I'm just different. And I'm very blessed to have the friends that I have now, and this is by no means a sympathy video, but there's a reason why I'm explaining all this. So, when I was growing up, actually, if you have not seen this video right here, I mentioned the fact that I live in a neighborhood where a lot of very older people live, just retired age on up, and, well, I guess, like, a lot of the people in this neighborhood now are the, like, 40-year-old kids of the retired people who have then passed. A lot of people in this neighborhood when I was growing up were, like, very old. Some of them were in their 90s, and, now that I'm in my early 20s, their generation, children, grandchildren, whatever, they're living here. And the reason why I say all that is because there just were not really any neighborhood kids. There were just not really any neighborhood kids to play with when I was growing up. Except across the street from our house, there were a set of grandparents. Well, they're still there. And I'm just going to, I don't know if they would want me to say their names on camera, so I'll just say Mr. R and Mrs. T, or Miss T, however you end up saying it. So, another thing is, I didn't really grow up with grandparents in the area. I did have one set of grandparents, however, that would be the missionary side of my family, and they lived in Mexico. So they'd be here when they could, but of course, not their fault they couldn't be here. They lived in a different country. They were born here, lived in a different country. Well, one of them was born here, other one Mexico, but anyway, they lived in a different country. So I didn't get to see them very often. So I spent most of the time with my aunt and uncle, but Mr. R and Miss T, across the street from me, were basically, and are basically, my grandparents in a sense. And they both have grandchildren just a few years younger than me. So, growing up, we had their grandson. We'll just call him D. I have yet to ask if I can say his name in a video. I'm just, just to be courteous. And he just graduated high school, and D is 18 and I'm 20. So he is just a few years younger than me, and he will be turning 19 just a couple months before I turn 20, so yeah. And then his younger sister is going to be 16 this summer. So we sort of grew up together, and they basically were my siblings. I was their older sister. I call him little bro, little sis. Not sure about little bro, if he still calls me, I don't think he still calls me big sis. But little sis calls me big sis still. And they're truly a blessing. So, not only did we play during the summer and things like that, but if you don't know, I have actually in fact been making videos for 13 years now. I just never uploaded any of them. So, I'm very excited to introduce you to my little sis today, and she is not with me this moment, but I am going to be inserting a video here in a minute, so this is an intro to our video that I will be inserting. And before I get started with that, I know I'm talking a lot and I'm sorry about that, but this is key to the introduction. So, my little sis, her name is Shelby, and we have made so many different kinds of videos throughout the years. We have videos of when we were, I was 12 and she was about 7, and we had an old SUV Trooper. Well, my parents did, and it was parked because it was broken. There's something wrong with it. I'm still not sure what exactly it was. I can't remember. But we basically used it as a prop, and we would play in it, and we would make videos in it, and in those videos I pretended to be like a really cheesy, over-the-top helicopter parent type mom. Well, sort of helicopter type parent, just more like a really, really cheesy mom, and she was like a teenage girl who was always wanting to go have fun and have a night out on the town, and I was driving her everywhere. And what's so funny is in a lot of those videos, she pretended to be like 16, and then I pretended to be, just any adult age, like in my 30s or something, but time has gone by and she is about to be 16 and I'm going to be 30 in 10 years. But, we've made videos just playing in the front yard. We used to pretend like that she was some really goofy, silly fashion model, and not like an actual, we weren't actually pretending like, oh, she's a fashion model. Like, we were making like silly videos of it. We would run around in her grandparents' backyard, and she would try to do like music videos, and we would play with their grandparents' dog Toby, and so we have been in it together for a long time. In fact, Shelby and her brother are I made some of my very first videos with them. My first videos I did just make by myself in the living room on this really old gray Verizon flip phone that I don't even know where it is. But just like, maybe a couple weeks later, I started making videos with them. And we made so many together, and we've made videos on different devices of all kinds. I've brought in all kinds of different devices, and tablets and waterproof cameras and whatever. And so unfortunately I have lost a ton of footage. There's a lot of footage that I do not have anymore. I just got deja vu. Anyway, there's a ton of footage that I do not have anymore because I have put it on computers and things like that have crashed. Different, cameras and tablets that have crashed that just, unfortunately. But I still have some videos, as you can see, and something else that we used to do when it was, well, okay, let me explain this first. So their mom is a single mom. That being said, she works a lot to be able to, help provide for the family, and the grandparents help out tons to, just be there and everything like that. But that being said, Shelby and her older brother would stay across the street with their grandparents. And so after school, they would go be with them. And so when school was over, we would go play. Or if it was summer, we could go play all day. And we would just play outside in the field behind their house, because we've got a cornfield back there. And it was just tons of fun. But there were times where we didn't get to see each other or whatever, or maybe their mom had a day off or she stayed at home, and so they did not come to their grandparents. And what happened was, once we got older and, all these, like, iPod touches and stuff were coming out, just a little older, we were still kids, but, and when we got our iPods or whatever, we started to FaceTime each other. And so when they were at their house, which is not far from ours, but when they were at their house, we would FaceTime. And so we made all kinds of really silly videos, and we used to do what we called Shelby in the Kitchen and Faith in the Kitchen, and we just made like a whole series type thing out of it. And so sometimes Shelby would call me and be like, hey, can we please do a Faith in the kitchen or a Shelby in the kitchen? I was like, yes. And so we would even do it with things like hot chocolate. Like, we would pretend that we were making, this gourmet hot chocolate. Or I don't even think we were pretending it was gourmet. I just think that we were like, here's how to make hot chocolate, kid edition. Like, because we both agreed as kids that when we were drinking the hot chocolate, it was still too hot because the microwave said to put it in for like 2 minutes and it was like boiling and we just wanted it warm. You know what I mean? So we were trying to make like kid edition, like not too hot, but perfect temperature hot chocolate, all this stuff. So I recently have seen Shelby. There were years where we didn't talk much when I was in high school and she was in middle school and these things. But we've, praise the Lord, recently been able to connect more. Even though she's close by, we've been able to keep in contact more. And because Big Bro just graduated, I got to go to his grad party, and so I met up with Shelby there, and we were talking, and she goes, oh, by the way, I really like your videos, and I have my notifications set for your videos, and I was like, wait, really? And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, that's so sweet, I had no idea that you saw them or whatever, that's amazing. And she's like, we should so do a vlog sometime. And I was like, would you really want to? And she's like, yes, I want to do a vlog with you. And I was overjoyed because I have wanted to do so many videos with her for so long. Since we haven't done any videos together in years, I wanted to do it so badly. And not only just do videos with her, but I cannot tell you. Okay, if you've not seen this video, which not many people have at the time that I am recording this, there are not very many views on this video. But it's a story time that it's a very, very funny story time with one of my friends that I had for a while growing up, and a different friend, and I really enjoyed making that story time. But then I started thinking, okay, well, I really, really want to do story time with stories from Shelby and little bro, because, oh boy, I have stories I could tell for days, and now I'm so excited. It's like, thank you, Lord, for opening this door up, because Shelby and I may be able to tell some of the videos together if she's up for that. And if not, I would love to tell you some of the stories. We've done some funny things. We've done some funny things before. So, that being said, let me go ahead and get out of here for now, and then I'll see you when you are finished watching this video I'm about to show you. And this video is going to be recorded at Drew's grad party, and it's nothing too crazy. It's just kind of an introduction to Shelby, and that way you guys can meet her and things like that. So, yep, I hope you enjoy.
Vlog now.
Yeah, we're doing a vlog now.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, let me like switch the camera. He's still singing the Lucky Charms song. We're at a fire station. We are the fire station. Okay. That's the fire station. So, well, little bro just had his grad party.
Kind of emo about it. My big brother, but
Yeah. No, that's why this piece of hair is shorter, is because I had the emo hair. But anyway, so we were knocking on the firefighters, well, her uncle and us, we were knocking on the firefighters' doors because we were going to give them some of the graduation food. And there's like no one in there. It's like empty, like just trucks. And so her uncle was like whistling the Lucky Charms theme song, and we waited, and this one guy came up and he like just woken up and he's like, yeah, and then he's like, we've got free food for you. He wants some. And then he's like, oh, thanks. And then
he did not seem very thrilled.
No, but I mean, Because then her uncle was like, oh, I feel bad for waking. Look how beautiful this is. Look at God's creation. It's beautiful. Okay. It's beautiful. But yeah. The moon!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. See, we get distracted really easily. We do. One time I was going to help her with homework, but then we decided...
Turn around.
Hi! Okay, one time we decided not to because the cleaning lady was over and we knew that we would get too distracted to actually do homework, so we had to wait till she left.
We did. So
And we did. And then... Wait, what did you throw?
It was chicken.
Oh.
The birds will eat it.
But yeah, so we waited, and then guess what? We got distracted anyway, and like no one was even doing anything. We were just distracted. Yeah, we're odd. Wait, did you call your grandma humid earlier?
I know. I meant to say she's an odd human.
Oh, odd humid. I thought you said she's humid. I was like, wait.
She is humid. Hello.
Yeah. Because she said there's some cute firefighters, and then we were like, yeah, we were both like, no, that's not what we're here for. So anyway, yeah, we're just walking randomly. It's really hot out today. Wait, do you want to go back in and walk on? Oh wait, the guys are over there.
I know, but
Okay. So, congratulations.
Congratulations, Grandma.
Yeah, class of 1925.
That was a long time ago.
Wait, that was almost 100 years ago.
I know, I just had that thought too.
Yeah, I thought I just locked the door. But yeah, anyway, so we want to make some really exciting vlogs in the future. So we want to make some exciting vlogs in the future, at least very entertaining. We want to be very entertaining. Yeah. So yeah, and I'm gonna ask Andy if she wants to come with us someday, and if Andy says yes, we're gonna have to find it because it'll be fun. I'll have to tell her about the fashion ball. So yeah, thanks guys. Okay, just kidding, we're not done. We're being, I don't know, I feel like I'm in like...
Story time!
Yeah, story time. I feel like I'm in a movie or something. Like, I want to make like a documentary, like... Yeah.
I feel like I'm in like a Shane Dawson.
That's exactly how I was feeling!
Like one of his like story videos, and he's like in like a dark room.
Yes! You did that really well.
Except instead of a Dr. Pepper, you'd have Diet Coke.
Yes!
I don't support Shane Dawson, but I still watch him sometimes. I don't support what he does sometimes.
Okay. That's a good
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, but that's literally what I feel like it's like right now. I just feel like I'm gonna like keep on you, and you're like looking forward, you're talking about something really serious, you know, and it's like as if the cameras aren't even rolling, you know, you're just like,
Yeah.
We were just talking about this really creepy childhood memory. Yeah. So anyway. That glamour shot. Yes. Yes. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. And just remember, Jesus loves you so much. And again, I'm really looking forward to the videos I can make with her. Even if I can't make many videos with her, I'm really at least looking forward to the stories and things like that I'll be able to tell you. So, yeah, God bless you all, and just remember that you're loved, and have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching!